in between.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't mean it in terms like a physical one, but there just weren't one at all. Like, just everyone was just having it. And then obviously, like, as you get bigger, play bigger rooms and that, you have to kind of, for safety and everything,
does that scare you, Andy? Does that scare you? The seeing the people flying around while you're standing up there playing bass?
Not anymore. I'm kind of used to it now, but it started. It was a bit weird to see someone, I don't know, getting carried by everybody else in building. That were a bit weird, but now it's become normal.
You were there. You were in the audience
we've
doing
done
that.
it. Yeah, we've like when we've gone to watch like Libertines or like Oasis and that. It's like, you know, you've done it. You've been there, and
But now when you play and it's all safe and controlled, it's like that's not really that dangerous compared to like when we were playing like little rooms and there were no barriers and there was people just like landing in front of you. Like,
And what does that do for you as players?
we used to go through an awful lot of pedals at one point because
they get trashed.
Yeah, and used to get microphone in face a few times.
And as just the performance that comes out of you because of that.
Yeah, it's just.
Does it change? Does it change?
You used to walk in rooms and you'd start sweating because it was that hot already. And we played I remember when we played in a place called Newcastle. We played Newcastle. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah.
Played Newcastle. No, that Newcastle gig in that basement.
Head of Steam.
Oh, that was.
Fucking was.
And Tim were a sound guy. Tim were doing his sound because Tim we employed Tim and Tim started doing his sound and that, and Jeff employed him. He goes, oh, because it I don't know. Well, everyone knows fucking story, but it kicked off well before, and that's why we're here, and that's why everyone's. But it kicked off well before media or anyone got on it, and there were hundreds of kids used to turn up for the show before. You know what I mean? Really, and then so we employed Tim, and Tim's like, can you imagine Tim working with Darkness and people like that at the time, and Jeff goes, oh, yeah, do sound for him, but it kicks off a bit and that, and Tim turned up, I can remember look on his face after it.
Yeah, we're just like nothing, just like two sort of...
Tim was his bodyguard, holding microphone and doing sound at the same time, sat there getting kneed in face by about 100 kids.
But it was just a room full of people, like PA were all just just like a little PA and that, and then it just ended up being like a human barrier. So all like everyone back and that.
What happens when you come here? You've played, eight or 10 cities?
It were good last night.
Yeah.
That were
Alive.
the most animated crowd, and Canada were really good.
Chicago
were really good. San Francisco and LA were steady crowds, but I don't know if it's...
Right.
It was still really good gigs, but they were like you say, a lot of people watching, but I think this coast has a lot more English people
I don't know.
live. Do you think? I don't know. And
we did the South by Southwest that were we really enjoyed that gig, don't know why.
Did you see any bands while you were...
I saw Be Your Own Pet.
Be Your Own Pet?
They were quality.
What a great name.
They were quality.
I've never heard of them.
From Nashville.
fucking mad, them.
They're from Nashville.
Girls sing, they're 16 to 18, I think, that might be wrong.
Uh-huh.
But girls, there's a girl singer called, what's her name?
Jemima or something. Jemina.
Something like that. She's fucking bonkers.
They all just have it really I wish we could jump about that much, but I can't.
Yeah, I probably won't
Can't
get up
bring my
next.
centre.
They must do a gig and then go to sleep.
They could though.
Yeah.
Somebody said, wrote an email, and I won't go through all the questions in the email, but somebody said they've seen you a couple of times and you don't do an encore.
No.
What's up with that?
Never have. Never. I don't know.
You've
I won't
gone
say
to
will, because it might come back and haunt me one day.
Sure, but
we never have, and we never have, because there's no fucking point. What is the point of doing it? What's point in making everyone stand there for 2 minutes while you walk off?
Walk off and then
Have a sip of beer. Your guitar tech comes on, goes 1 2 1 2 1 2, then you walk back on. You may as well turn around, have a drink, tune your guitar in yourself, and just carry on, aren't you? What is the point?
Yeah.
Unless you're doing you two or something, you're doing a 2-hour set. Then alright, go off for a bit of a breather. But
I think if you're playing 2 hours, and I think you deserve to go off for a breather, then come back on. But it's like, I can't stand it when you see people's set list and it's got 10 songs and then a line, and it's like, we're gonna go off for a minute and then get them excited and then come back on and play two more songs.
You can't do encores on your first album. It's like we're playing it now, and we were playing, and that guy came out. This guy came out. He walked past me, Snidely goes, disappointed, like that. this kid. So I just turned around and went, "What you mean you're disappointed?" And he went, "Well, you didn't play long enough, did you?" I went, "We just played an hour and 5 minutes off his first album." Because his album's only 40 minutes long. Right. What the fuck else do you want us to do? Seriously, so like.
Have you ever done cover? I mean, since you put out an album, I know you did covers when you started.
I think we might be doing one, but I mean, yeah.
What would you draw from? Would you draw from something old, or would you draw from a contemporary? Or
I don't know. There's a couple of songs that we wanted to do, but I don't know.
No secrets divulged, No.
No. Let it go yet. No.
But when you play just as buddies in a loft space in your rehearsal space,
what
was a favorite cover back then?
I don't know.
We used to do
Stroke Someday.
We never played that at a gig, but we used to always mess about.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. Stuff that we're around. Stuff that we're around.
What Beatles song would you play?
We used to do "I'm Only Sleeping," like just like
which
guitar.
One?
I'm Only Sleeping.
I'm Only Sleeping.
But we just used to do like one guitar and.
You have a new EP coming out.
Yeah.
Tell me.
We just wanted to like move on, and because we always were. We didn't want to get behind and like kind of linger on out too long. So
when did you record
get some new stuff? Recorded it a couple of weeks ago. It's just like one song's on the album, and then 4 songs are just like new songs.
Okay. And it's called?
It's called "Who the Fuck Are Arctic Monkeys." Just because it makes people do that.
Yep, exactly. Well, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate
it.
Look forward to hearing what you do tonight.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.